Now, your Storm Track forecast first.
Good Tuesday morning. We do have some fog still around the area. You can see where that thicker fog is, where you look at those dark gray colors showing up on our satellite and radar, mainly in our northern and far eastern counties. That's where we're seeing the majority of that right now. But if we get that to burn off, we will have some sunshine in store for today. So temperatures will warm up into the upper 40s to low 50s this afternoon, and we'll keep warming up from there for tomorrow. I've got more details on that big cool down though coming up.
Now on KSNT News.
Yeah, not just a cool down, an Arctic invasion. Wait till you see these numbers that Becky has this morning. I'm David George, and this is KSNT News for Tuesday, February 2nd. It's Groundhog Day, too. Well, we do have a developing story out of East Topeka. Police are on scene now of a shooting that's injured a baby. KSNT News reporter James Ryan, he's been on scene now. He was there first. So what's happening currently?
David, police officers have been coming in and out, but still consistently blocking this intersection here at 6th and Golden. Now, the officers on the scene here tell me this is where the family was found. They were on their way, they believe, to the hospital with the child. Now, they still have the family's vehicle, a maroon SUV, in this intersection, and I've been told they are waiting for investigators to come look at it. But this is actually one of two scenes here in Topeka. The shooting, they believe, occurred at 8th and Sherman. That's where the call came in from, around 4 a.m. this morning. Now, this is still, I'm told, a very preliminary investigation. They don't know how long it's going to take, and they don't know how long until people can start moving about freely in this area. Live in East Topeka, James Ryan, KSNT News.
James, thank you for that update. And of course, as we learn more information, we pass it on immediately. You can check out our social media pages, our mobile apps, and KSNT.com. New information this morning from the CDC. They're reporting more than 30 million Americans have received at least their first dose of the coronavirus vaccination. The agency says that 25 million have received one shot, and then another 5 million have received both required doses. It sounds like quite a bit, but that's still not a lot, right? Nearly 50 million doses have also been distributed across the country, and it comes as 3 COVID-19 variants have also been identified in our country, those coming from the UK, Brazil, and South Africa. The CDC says these variants spread fast and easy, so the health experts suggest keep wearing a mask and also practice social distancing. New information this morning, the state's health department plans to start reporting racial information for the vaccine distribution. Health officials say the website already has some data on demographics, but they expect that to expand to include more information like race. The health department reports considerably more women than men have received the vaccine, with more than 65,000 more women being vaccinated. Well, let's break down the numbers even further. The state says nearly 185,000 people have received their first shot. That accounts for 6.4% of Kansans. 44,000 have also gotten their second dose. Now, that adds up to nearly 230,000 total shots administered. That's about half of the state's total supply that's been given to the state. The state also says that 413,000 shots have been distributed statewide. Dr. Lee Norman with the health department says the number of administered shots is way off, and it doesn't look quite as bad, though, as it does in the system. In fact, he's still not quite happy with how vaccine reporting's going. The doctor met with lawmakers about the vaccine rollout, and he says the state is dealing with reporting issues.
I talked to these executives from hospitals and the chief nurses and the infection prevention people and whatnot, and I know they're giving they say we do not have one dose of vaccine. And I'll say, okay, then how come you're 1,800 doses behind? And they'll say, gosh, we thought we entered it in.
Dr. Norman goes on to say there's a team at the health department looking into these delays, and they're working on improving reporting issues, and they hope to have all that data reflect more accurate numbers in roughly a week. Happening today, veterans of Roseville will receive their second dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, this is put on by the VA of Eastern Kansas, and about 70 veterans are receiving the Moderna vaccine today. The VA says back in December, well, they were some of the first to get the vaccine based on their high vulnerability. As vaccine supplies increase, their goal is to offer shots to all enrolled veterans and employees who want to be vaccinated. The VA says it plans to start vaccinations at 9 o'clock this morning and could be done within about 2 hours. KSNT Storm Track meteorologist Becky Taylor has a big flip-flop on the temperatures.
Oh gosh, yes, yeah. So get outside today and tomorrow if you can, because after that, all bets are off, and it's just like finally we're getting into that really true winter feel to it now.
All right, a couple of good ones though.
Yeah, a couple of good days, and then a few cold fronts to get through once we get to the Wednesday and Thursday. That's the start of it. So we've got a look out of our Mayetta camera right now where we do have that hazy look to the sky this morning. We're dealing with a little bit of patchy fog around, mainly in our northern and eastern counties. So you can take a look when we get to Lawrence. That's where we do have a little bit more dense fog in the area. So be on the lookout for that this morning. It is freezing fog as well because our temperatures are in the 20s solidly across northeast Kansas, but it still looks like the more dense fog just off to our north as well, just because we have a little bit of a stronger breeze in place right now. It's really not that strong, but it is enough to stir our air up just enough this morning. So visibility down to 2.5 miles in Lawrence. We might see that drop a little bit more over the next 30 minutes to an hour or so. And then we'll take a look at our visibility in terms of miles. So those darker yellow colors indicating where that fog is a little bit more likely this morning and a little bit more dense. So as we go throughout the morning, especially after sunrise, that tapers off for us, moves off to the north, and we should be left with some clearing skies this afternoon. So winds running about 5 to 10 miles per hour, slightly higher in Marysville at 12 miles per hour, but mainly out of the south and east this morning. And that's where they'll stay throughout the rest of today. For now, though, they are giving us a wind chill. Most of us feeling like we're in the teens right now, so feels like we're at 16 in Marysville and Topeka, feels like 19 in Emporia, 17 in Lawrence and Hiawatha, and 15 degrees in Concordia. Those winds will stay with us through the rest of today, only to increase through the daytime tomorrow, and that's only going to bring us some warmer temperatures. And then after that, the bottom's really going to fall out for us, so we'll go over that coming up in a few minutes.
Yeah, might have wind chills in that 10, 20 below range. Okay, only days away from Super Bowl 55. A lot different weather in Tampa right now. KC Chiefs running it back for that second straight Super Bowl, and you might remember the scene behind me. That's just the celebration of the AFC Championship.
And who could forget that, as well as the one from last year from the Super Bowl celebration.
Even bigger then.
Yes, but there's a lot of work left to do before the team and the event staff get ready for the big game. Also, we'll check out Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where the Buccaneers will be in the first team in NFL history to host a Super Bowl with home field advantage. But we know the Chiefs going to be ready to defend their crown and come home with the second Lombardi trophy in a row.
And the Chiefs are sharing how they're getting ready for the big game with this year's virtual media day, so no big crowds. Head coach Andy Reid says there's a level of comfort being back in the Super Bowl for the second time in a row and then seeing the Buccaneers for the second time this season. Big Red himself says the Chiefs are going to be prepared for anything.
Yeah, I think naturally you take things away. I mean, whether it's the setup of the stadium to the hotel, to the, obviously to the field and the game and the players involved in it. But it will be different too. It is a Super Bowl. They are healthy. They will have change-ups for us as we go.
And the MVP certainly getting his head in the game as well.
Yeah, quarterback Patrick Mahomes says the team is trying to stay focused even when the pandemic throws curveballs, like holding interviews over Zoom instead of in front of a usual crowd for media day. Focus is something he says is key to getting them this far.
I think it was just keeping everybody focused every single week, every single day, and trying to improve. It speaks to the leaders that we have in this locker room, that we were able to kind of grind through and find ways to win games. But you can definitely feel the intensity pick up as the playoffs started, and I think guys are ready to be in this game at this moment.
And kickoff against the Buccaneers is Sunday night at 5:30, so be sure to stay with KSNT News for coverage before and after the big game.
I even heard who the halftime show is.
No, I haven't either. It's just
such
such a weird
year. About that at all. Well, now check out the live shot behind us. This is from Tampa. It's right outside the stadium where the Chiefs and Bucs will play. And if you're not in it for the football, well, you certainly have the commercials. And the NFL is teasing its game opening commercial. Get this, Northeast Kansas, one of our own is portraying the main character.
Vince Lombardi's first Super Bowl ring against the Chiefs. Oh, man, 1966. Championship Super Bowl ring, first ever, only worn by him, one of a kind, and they gave it to me and let me wear it on every shot.
Russ Hutchinson, he lives and works in Topeka. He's been playing Vince Lombardi in this commercial, so the Chiefs fan is hanging up the red and yellow coat and trading that in for green and gold. Lombardi is the namesake of the Super Bowl trophy and one of the football's most well-known coaches, but the actor is staying humble.
Hey, I am just so lucky to be in the commercial. I am the least talented person in our troupe. I am.
Now he's talking about Theater of the Mind, a broadcast at KTWU, and he wants to shout out for his colleagues and co-stars for pushing him to success. There's your live look at Kansas City, all lit up in red. How about those Chiefs?
We should have some pretty good weather for the Super Bowl as well, too, so we'll take a look at that. They're actually going to get kind of like that taste of that second cold front that's going to come through here, so clouds should be on the increase during the game, but temperatures still in the mid-60s, so can't complain about that. Winds will start to pick up out of the northwest, though, by the time the game is over.